So then I actually
Or
did
when you
see
do this, it makes my teeth.
if proficient gives you -1.
Possibly. We'll talk about it during the break.
Yeah.
Everything
We'll
up till
clarify
now has been a hoo-ha. So, the lightning starts to course through you. Everyone inside the cage gets a little jittery.
Oh, we were already jittery.
Are
What are
you
you talking
guys
about?
having about as much fun as I am right
You
now?
feel like there's an electric persona very close to you.
I mean, I'm already flailing enough, so it's not really adding too much to my
Yeah.
jitteriness.
Stop flailing in there. I'll make it worse. Stop it.
I flail harder.
He lifts the cage up off the ground. Considering. What are you planning to do?
Start shaking it around. I said, stop in there.
I'm not even flailing this time. Now he's doing it for me.
All right, so in the sparks, you do see this mountain of a man holding a cage in the air with 3 men jammed inside of it.
Jam?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Why does it smell like jam? Why are you sticky?
It's in my pockets. You can have some if you want.
No!
Yeah.
I figured out what my
jab.
ability does.
I
It
want
doesn't
to
help here.
All right. So what's up? What do you plan to do? As he's doing this, electricity coursing through him as he's shaking around this cage with 3 full-grown men inside of it.
I'm impressed.
I'm gonna try and use my axe on the lock.
Okay. Roll for that.
Why are you looking at me for that? That sounds terrifying. Are you hitting me?
Should be screaming, I guess. If you could see right now, which I guess you can, kind of. There's electricity everywhere.
So-
Doors are kind of lit up.
I think I would ask the person who just got into the cage with us if he can get us out of the
Of
cage.
course I can.
All right. Axe.
Axe?
He's rolling to cut the lock open.
He's
You
axing the cage.
You
Got
can make an
a
action if you want to.
Okay.
got
I
a
want to
3 out of.
pocket port away immediately.
Okay. So I guess you're just throwing it at the cage or whatever, or just running up and hitting it. So as you're jiggling these people around, he just runs up and hits the lock off the cage, and as you continue to jiggle it, they just fall out one after the other.
I loosened it for you. It looks a bit rusty.
Oh, we fell out.
You fell out.
Am I hitting my head again? Ow.
Are you okay?
No!
Please
It
stop.
hurts.
Please stop crying. I'm going to put you back in the cage.
I'm okay. This little man broke my fall.
That's
Oh,
the man.
that's why it hurts so
Oh,
much.
geez.
Okay.
I thought it was a baby or something. I'm sorry.
Now, you do hear a much more strong version of some gentle sobs in the distance. Just someone who keeps a lot more of their fear contained, seems to be a little bit more strong about what they're doing.
Could that be? No, Ray is dead.
As you remember, holding her charred corpse in your arms after your friend Soul had burned her.
Aren't you glad he's not here?
But you do hear the gentle sobs in the distance.
I'm gonna still head that direction.
All right,
even though I'm reminding myself that
let's
it's not
go
Ray.
investigate and find this other person.
Okay, you continue to walk and bump into each other in walls and everything else. Nobody successfully lit up the area. Oh, jeez.
Wait, do we
I'm
see
gonna
the staircase?
use my cyber eye to see better.
Okay, everybody can roll for evasion or absorption again.
Man.
Hey, y'all keep letting them do this. I don't know what to do.
going
with it.
to
succeed.
All right, I'm going to need you to stop. Obviously, you're having electrile dysfunction right now. I learned that word last week.
So do I have insulation from a man still being on top of me?
Well, everybody started walking in the distance. I don't know if he's continuing to want to be that close to you.
That's not for me either.
It's.
I mean, I never stood up. I never said I was going with him.
That's true.
Or leaving the baby.
Well, I just rolled an 8,
I,
but I don't have a character sheet. Let's just assume that I successfully roll everything.
You were rolling that off your strength to absorb it? Sure. Okay. Then, yeah, you probably did quite well.
I just rolled a 20, so
That's the
What color do you want to be?
let's go with blue.
Oh, blue for the green guy. All right.
Yeah.
I got
'Cause I'm
15
blue.
over 9.
I'll protect you.
I get
All
it.
right. How's Rin doing?
You're glowing blue.
Oh, she's fine.
She's
She
fine?
dodged.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage die.
It better.
It was just
Rolling that die again.
All right, so anything that goes past soak, everybody takes a 4 that failed their evasion rolls.
Oh, neat. I can take one more of those.
Let's see.
You are continuously damaged by this
I'm
storm
gonna-
bearer.
So
I'm gonna slap him with the side of my axe and say, "Stop that!"
Yeah. And if you don't have armor, that whatever your unarmored defense is your soak.
Okay, so 2 against. I guess on Far's health would go. What would I check off? Because there's nothing below 4.
All right. So if each of these boxes, the numbers that's there, is what they can soak.
Okay.
All right. So if one of them is already filled, then you have to go to the next one. It's like a
Okay,
step
so-
system.
I'll just put one across the 4 since I've only done half.
I got a 7 out of 10 to just broadside the axe against his head and say, "Stop that."
All right.
I like this one. He's not afraid.
Alright, so
I
I rolled,
like
a,
you.
This.
I rolled defense.
Does that sink in?
Well, in this moment,
I saw
You
where
really
the
can't.
electricity was coming from.
That's
it'd be
right, 'cause
hard
I'm
to say
still-
that you could because you were in the middle of a maneuver.
That's right, I am.
So he would just basically roll damage off of strength.
Oh,
He's just using his physical form to do this.
so what do I roll for that?
You're just using your form, right? You've been a warrior for some time. I'm assuming even unarmed, you're looking at using at least a D6.
Because I didn't actually write down for that axe.
Well, you're not using your axe. You said
I
you were
use-
smacking his axe against his head?
No, I was using the broadside of my axe.
Oh,
to hit
your axe?
him.
Yeah, that was a Mastercraft D8.
Okay. Different die. Thank goodness. I didn't actually want to kill you.
It's the flat side.
That's an 8.
Yikes. All right, so yeah, it would be whatever you have past your soak.
And
so
I-
what kind of armor do you have right now?
I have heavy armor.
Okay, so heavy armor rolls at...
I'm not sure.
I really needed this thing pulled up right now.
Weapon spec gives me +1 on my damage.
Heavy armor, I'm going to assume that you can at least take 6 for now. We'll figure out the rest and get the actual OSL pulled up in a second.
Okay.
Actually, I have heavy
Heavy
armor
armor.
on this character.
What's it soak?
Oh, Scott never actually told me that. Oh, it was because of the shield.
Okay, we'll deal with your damage here in a second. But you do take a good welt to the side of the head as he smacks you against the face.
I wasn't trying to actually kill you.
Oh God, I was hoping to see some good. Might cry.
Well, he smacked your traveling companion about the head and said, "Stop trying to kill us with your lightning."
I mean, I still think it's funny.
Ho, ho, ho.
I don't know.
All right, Rin, what are you doing right now? Are you continue to stay around these hooligans? Or are you trying to find a way to light yourself into...
I'll let it slide since I probably deserve that.
You
Would
deserve it.
creating light / creating fire
Titties
/
marks
creating
all
a
over.
torch be part of my survival skills?
Yeah, you could do
I'll
that.
let you
Especially
have
with
that.
somebody using lightning like 3 times now. You
Yeah.
probably could have done that.
See, Ulrich, this is why I don't trust weapons.
Oop, that went right over. Here.
It's going.
3. Okay, we're good.
All right, so basically you could make a torch right now by just wrapping some cloth that you've already had soaking in oils because you're always prepared, wrapping it around a stick, and you just hold it against the still hot metal of the cage that was electrocuted, and it sparks a light, and you have fire now. You can see. So as you continue to walk through the cavern, go ahead and roll perception for me, and we'll see
I'm
what
following
you see.
her.
You couldn't do that earlier.
I don't
She
know
could,
what was happening.
actually.
Didn't
Also-
have a choice. You kept training.
She
just
had
kept
to keep
doing it.
flipping.
Ulrich,
She was doing cartwheels and flipping out of the way of lightning
Like I
strikes.
didn't have
Major
enough to worry
Ulrich, you
about.
like watching you make a fool of yourself.
Nope, rolled a 16.
All right, so you're still just trying to find your way. You can hear the gentle sobs in the distance. You do see around you there are several strange glyphs on the walls.
Can I roll investigation?
Ooh.
I do have that.
You can.
Okay.
I would like to also create a torch for me.
Yeah, he can make a torch off of my torch.
Just take another stick and hold it against her flame.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stand next to her
I'm
fire.
gonna tear off
That was
this
not any
guy's
better.
shirt.
Oh,
and
my
spin
God.
it around.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
There we go.
Where did my other die?
Wow.
Understandable, honestly.
It is covered in soot and soil and defecation, so it's very
Oh,
fun.
It'll work.
It'll burn.
That's gross.
Do I by chance see the staircase they came down from?
Yes.
I'm
At this
crawling up.
point, there are 2 torches. You can see the staircase.
They're going that way. I'm going up the
Do
staircase.
I notice the little one running along?
Okay, so
I
he
don't like
runs
these
away.
guys.
Do I notice
I'm being
the
abused.
small one running off?
I mean, he just runs by, still
Gosh,
sobbing.
I think the baby's making a run for it. I'm gonna try to grab by the scruff of his neck.
He would roll dexterity. You would roll dexterity as well.
You're gonna make me lean forward.
17.
No, that's it.
I'm just gonna.
I
yell,
rolled
"Good."
a 5 to
Yeah, it's a fail
investigate
anyways.
under 8.
What'd you get?
It's a fail.
Okay.
We both
So
failed.
what you notice as you're basically using heightened demonic senses, you do notice that many of these hieroglyphs and markings on the walls are of the cult of T'Chillik. And you know that they are there to basically sap the energy or strength from anyone within this cavern, and to keep the prisoners basically ground down as best as they can to be able to feed.
Okay, so I'm gonna go look for cages and try to open them.
Okay. Did you find it?
Yes.
Gonna follow Uthar.
Okay. Heavy would be plate and mail. 8. So you don't take damage on that. You probably have a ding in your helmet, though. All right. So you can see you and this monstrous creature kind of leading the way at the moment.
Okay.
I'm following Uthar.
Ulthar, by the way. Nice to meet you.
So you continue to hear the gentle sobs. They're starting to get louder and louder as you're getting close to the source of them. Just, why? Why did they bring me here? Why does everybody want to know what I can see?
I have the axe.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is. I'm gonna run a little bit faster.
She's picking up the pace. You see the trail of her torch.
I'm gonna follow the light like a moth.
It's so shiny.
It's so shy, it's so beautiful.
Yes.
All right, so you go a little bit faster, and as you break into another room, the sigils actually have a strange, eerie glow to them around the room, and the room itself is easy for you to see within, as you see a familiar frame, a familiar face with inside I'm not going to say it's a comfortable cage. It's more like an Iron Maiden kind of setup. But it does seem to be the face and the visage of your sister.
Yay. Also,
Super
Yay,
sadness
she's
happened to
here.
you, yeah.
She's alive, but holy crap, this place.
But at what cost?
So as you start to get closer, I'm assuming you're going to try and run and free her.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll. I'll let you choose.
Uh-huh.
Here's your gamble. You can either roll perception, or you can roll straight up evasion.
Considering I just saw my sister, I'm probably not big on the perceiving thing right now. I'm probably just like dashing in there. So I'm gonna evade.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your dexterity for me.
I'd like
What?
to
Oh wow!
Wow.
search for
Yes.
my weapons.
I'm going to give out things for that too.
Do it.
Oh, what color do you want to be?
I'm green.
You green? Green is good.
Yes.
Okay, so actually, as you start to run in the room, you notice a shift in the. It's almost like the pressure. You've been being a ranger for so long, you've been used to hunting things and surviving things. Living through hell gave you a certain edge on things. And you manage to flip back out of the way just as something darts right in front of you. And right there, crouched in the corner, you see this husky frame. It's like hunched over in a bestial form. Real dark, covered in shadows, but you can hear the snarls and growls coming from it. That just tried to take your head off, but you are too fast. You will not be teleported today. What was your question?
I know that I have a lot of really cool tools and weapons. I wanted to see if I could search the cave to see if they're still in there.
Yeah, sure. Just give me a good roll for investigation.
1.
Actually, you see your entire utility belt is right there in the corner. It's got a bladed boomerang. There's a knife, some arrows, and a bow. It does have a pouch, a satchel pouch that has some cheese in it, just in case you like to eat it on the road.
Not for long.
It keeps well.
Not when he's around. He's gonna go.
Yeah, so you do find that. All right. So, but everybody else, you are just behind her. She's picked up the pace, and you see her enter a room. There's a slight indigo glow coming from that room, and then you see her flip out of the way. That's all you can tell.
I dart in.
Okay.
I also go in.
And I'm supposed to be the stupid one.
All right. So as you
Also,
enter the
I'm
room, who has the? Let's see. You said you're going in first, so I'll let you go in first.
I'm gonna go in with Oric.
All right. So as you enter the room, you can roll for evasion or perception, your choice. Again,
Evasion.
Is that just for whoever's entering?
whoever's entering.
Oh,
You don't have anything. You're at disadvantage.
I would like to roll physique.
Yeah, you can perceive. You're better off perceiving than dodging. What'd you get? You got an
Not
8.
with that die.
Under.
And you ran
Perception
upstairs.
is
correct?
wisdom. This is not good.
1. That's why I built the character. Hey, I didn't
Did not roll one.
Oh yeah.
get
Sorry
it-
about
get
that.
to
What
the
color do you want to be?
favor.
green.
Are we green?
Color money.
It's a favor.
I did not roll one.
Favor.
17 is not below my physique.
All right. As you enter the room, you notice that something has latched onto your back. As you walk in, you notice that something leaps just past you onto who was just behind you, which is the huntsman, Einar.
A bear cloak.
This thing is hunched on your back and is starting to sink its claws and its teeth into your flesh.
I am gonna shrug off my bear cloak.
Into your flesh.
Oh.
Straight through the cloak.
Straight through the cloak.
Yeah, it is gnawing on you right now.
I'm gonna.
How did you do?
I got a 8 over 3. So
8 over 3?
8 out of 3.
8 out of 3. Yes.
Okay, you too have something latched onto you at this moment. They seem to be coming out of the walls almost,
Oh, really?
and they are making wild grunting noises, almost like a rabid monkey.
I'm gonna replicate those noises right back at him. Oh, hey, no, man. Oh, that sounds gross. Oh no. It sounds like that one fellow whose teeth I punched down his throat.
All right, so
I don't like this.
that is indeed what it sounds like.
Why did you do this?
I think I can help them.
All right, how
The
do
man
you
whose teeth I punched out?
I mean, my character is basically like
a hunter?
the Beastmaster.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was thinking that I would have like different whistles and things that I carry around
A call of the wild.
that I can
basically?
use. Yeah.
All right, give us the call of the wild one.
And the call the wild sound.
2.
Tookie, tookie, tookie. A 2?
Come my my animal.
2.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say that's a success. Actually, as you do that, the ones that are actually latched onto them, they perk up. And they climb down off of them and they start to knuckle and knee drag across the floor over to you and actually crowd up around you. As they look at you, you look closer at them and you can tell that these aren't quite wild beasts, but people who have been kept here for so long, that dirty, grimy, hairy people that have been kept here for so long, covered in their own filth, they have lost connection with their own civility and they are primal now.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? This is so gross, guys. Stay away from me.
Yeah.
So while they're playing whatever they're doing, I'm going to turn and bring my hand down, try to kill one. Punch it in the head.
He's not a big thinker.
While using the strength ring.
Oh, roll it.
5.
5. That's under strength. Yeah, so 5 out of 8.
Okay, so as you're kind of like scratching the belly and under chest of this one individual, right behind him is another one that says, "Thank you." As it is then a puddle of ground meat and flesh on the ground, and you see before you this massive man. "I got it for you."
It was making weird noises and I didn't like it.
And that's the deer.
I think that's fine.
You're damn right it is.
Now
So
you have
these
to wait
appear to
30
be-
minutes.
All
for the
right,
next-
who wants the next
People.
one? I got 2 fish, one for each of you.
He said that they appear to be people.
Am I supposed to care? I've killed people before. I've
should.
let them do. Well, I don't.
I've killed people.
See, he gets it.
Not these
Take
people.
no prisoners.
Other people.
Leave puddles behind.
Turtle people.
All right.
Bring down
I'll
the
just,
weight of
I'll just let them have at him.
Okay.
He's gonna have. They're all gonna attack him. He's gonna have to.
it.
fight
You and
them
me
all
will
off.
work just like that one time.
So as you did that, you noticed that the 5 that were surrounding him at that moment have turned, and they have gone rabid, and they start to surround you, climbing on you, and biting at you.
This isn't fair for you guys.
As this is happening,
boy.
your sister calls out to you so she
Yes.
can see you.
Yes.
Rin, you've come. I knew you would be here. This is how I sound because we were raised in the bottoms over in Garenvale. It's blimey good to see you.
Well,
I knew you'd come. I saw it.
Of course he did.
I saw it all.
She saw it all. She sees everything. So, I run to Atlanta, right? And I, of course, I'm like, "Is it really you?" And all of this dramatic stuff. And I say, "What is with your accent?"
It's all I remember to talk like.
Okay.
I've been here a while trying to protect these poor, unfortunate souls, and they've been trying to protect me. Anybody who's come in to hurt me, they've attacked.
This is just like the turtle situation.
I'm gonna try to investigate to see how I can get my sister out of this contraption that she's in.
All right.
While the things are distracted with him.
All right, you ugly little creatures, one down. Not very good on the feet, but I'm gonna kill you anyways.
All right.
All right, there you go. Come on, break.
So what happened?
What'd
you roll?
A 1.
Okay. What color do you want to be?
I'll take blue.
Everybody's being blue. You have
Actually,
to
I'll take what colors we got again.
Here, I'm going to make you black.
Okay.
Like your
Like-
heart.
All right, so you roll. You can definitely do what you will with 2 of them right now.
Oh, I crushed
Have
those
your
together.
way with him.
I like the way the sound of a skull fracturing.
It actually sounds like
midnight.
this.
I get a little teary-eyed thinking about there's something romantic about the way a skull sounds when it implodes.
Oh God.
Okay, I want to get my sister out of here now.
Yeah. So what's your investigation roll?
I got a 10 out of an 8, which was not good. But
You can't seem to manage to figure out how this contraption is locked in place around her.
yeah, that's not good.
I could pocket port her out of there.
Do you have a way of getting her out of here
We
now before this guy gets a hold of her?
I'm attacking
I-
the creatures too.
I'm going to try and teleport into the cage.
So roll for that.
Let's try
I
this
did.
again.
I rolled a 2 out of
9.
Awesome. So roll your damage die.
I rolled a 6. I'm in the cage.
It's getting cramped in
All right. As you roll the 6,
4.
Hold on. Okay, never mind.
I'm going to deal with you in a second. As you roll the 6, you reach into one of your pockets. Seeing through the pocket, you realize there is no way I can fit inside of an Iron Maiden with another person without taking up the same space as they are. You know this. But as you reach into your pocket, you feel a hand reaching out for you. And you take hold of this hand.
Is it soft?
It is not coarse.
That's not coarse.
It doesn't feel like an undead monk.
Does it?
It feels alive and warm.
Does it feel dead?
Does not feel dead. It feels alive and warm, as I said.
All right, I pull him out.
As he does this, you notice that you no longer see anybody inside of the Iron Maiden in front of you, and you turn and look to see he is holding her up by her hand as he pulls her out from his cloak.
High five!
This redheaded woman just runs up to high five you. She's got flaming hair just like you. I wonder if she's your daughter.
Awesome. I don't have a daughter. I have a son.
Oh, that's right. Just a beardless son.
Still, yes. He has a little fuzz.
You haven't seen him since
Coming
that
in.
whole
Well, the
Black
last time I
Dragon
saw
thing.
him, he had
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, he was actually, the last time you saw him, he was getting covered in black flames by a large dragon.
But he had a beard.
He had, it was kind of,
All that matters.
it was a little chin,
Yeah, a little fuzz.
a little fuzz.
It'll never stand up to the flaming beard.
Yeah, he tried that, but Thulgrim wouldn't let it happen. All right, so lightning and wind and a cold rush of barometric pressure come in around you as these small, helpless creatures trying to defend the small girl are then electrocuted and fall to their death all around you.
That was me. I did it. I hit first. Or you kind of helped. You could be a little bit better on the backswing. I keep telling you. Right? It's all in the heads for it, alright?
It's always a pleasure to deal with murder hobos.
They
Oddly
were
enough-
attacking him, so
To
I
be honest,
attacked
I
them.
quit caring about them when I found out they were people. So
I often stop caring.
I have selective hearing. I didn't hear the part about them being
You don't
people.
care about many people, but you do care about one specific person. Oddly enough, now that you're in this room and you get in the light and your eyes are starting to adjust, you do notice that one of these individuals is wearing a large bear cloak.
Ooh.
Actually, right now, he has taken the bear cloak off and he is looking at holes
Shaking the mites out.
in the cloak. Can't believe that.
I
And
reckon
he has a very specific green scar across his shoulder and chest, which you know is the mark of Einar Ragnar. That's the one you were sent to find.
Yes,
But that can be just information between you and me right now.
and everybody else.
Well, they have to strike it from the record. This is, anything that you discover is like a trial. You know, you strike
It's,
from the record.
it's between you and the audience.
Until you voice it in person.
Noted.
No, I don't do the texting secret thing. It's just told to you. Everybody's on board.
And
Try to do it, or you're going to slap it on?
just after you
All right.
realize that, I
Now,
put the
you
cloak
run up,
back
you
on.
high five this great Viking
Cool
man
looking
who
cloak.
has saved your sister,
Yeah,
and
it's a
she
bear.
hugs you.
I killed it.
She's ecstatic to see you.
My axe
So much so that
straight through its stomach.
she starts to sound a little bit better, not so much Cockney. I don't know. What do we sound like where we're from?
I sound like this.
Need
You
to
can
get
talk
recorded,
like me
right?
if you want to.
I will try my best.
Okay, I'm getting there. Time to leave.
Or you can talk for me.
Okay.
Why is your sister saying that? I feel like maybe she's trying to mock me, and I don't like that.
Actually, they're already gone. They're headed upstairs. She
Yeah,
got her. She
we're
wants
ready.
out.
Anyways.
Yeah,
She wanted her away from you as fast as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Accurate.
So you're marching up those stairs. Anything the rest of you are doing?
Leaving.
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 We found something. Let's go.
I'm offering jam to the new lady.
Did somebody mention to
Jam?
me?
Well, I don't put on my finger.
Oh,
I
You
have
made it.
sandwiches and crackers, and I give her the
he's
choice.
offering you civilized jam.
He's really changed.
Did you
He's
mention
growing.
to me?
I was
about the
scolded
rooms?
earlier when
He's
I
taught about consent.
people don't like
Then
finger
yeah, I'm probably
jam.
just gonna leave with them.
Oh God.
I'm gonna try to find the little man.
I know.
Oh, the one, the little baby
go.
fellow.
Oh, is you trying to
If I
go
knew
find
about
the
rooms,
screamer?
I might try to.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Well,
Are we all?
so everybody's heading back up the stairs and out of the cavern.
And I tell nobody about what I know about the walls.
All right.
I tell no one of the true nature of the jam.
It's bloodberry.
Dun,
We
dun,
all know.
dun.
It's always been bloodberry.
Are
It's
there?
really been 42 from
Are all
the
the other?
It's
cages
my
empty?
blood.
Get out of my head.
Yeah, did we get all the cages? Ulthar and I had gone
It
looking
seems
for
as though that
cages.
was all that was left. The remaining people that would have been in the cages were primal and were squashed.
And we're on top
All
of
right,
them.
we're out.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance to be reconditioned or saved. That's good to know. All right, so y'all break back out of the caverns and back into the light of the day, feeling the breeze across your flesh. You can see this lady and her sister are quite ecstatic to see each other.
That warms my heart.
I wish I loved my siblings like that. I just can't kill them.
A great tide crashes against the cliff walls as y'all continue to talk to each other.
Is it a blood
So what was
tide?
that you said?
What?
What?
What was that you said, Vadir?
Oh, siblings, yeah.
You said you wanted to kill your siblings?
Who doesn't that, right?
Well, I don't.
Just because they're older than me, they can tell me what to do.
I had
Man,
sons.
I'll have you know I was the tallest of all my brothers and sisters.
I had a brother
You never even told me who your brothers are.
and a
Don't
sister.
Don't worry about it, it's alright. They're all useless anyways. It's not like they are.
Yeah.
Rated.
I don't believe he has.
Kind of like my
I
mother.
do. What do I do? I have a family. I just hate them.
How tall is this character?
How tall is the tallest person here?
Taller than that.
He was the tallest of his siblings. So I'm realistic, I guess I
He's like Magni big.
I was gonna
But-
say I'm
but
pretty
tall.
sure I made my character like huge too.
You
He's
made
like-
him your size.
That's my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah, but
supposed to be inhumanly tall.
his size is like 7
9
foot,
feet.
basically.
Yeah.
Might as well be.
I'd say if you were about like 6'7", he's roughly hitting about 7 foot. He's giant.
Oh, I thought he'd have been like 9 foot, like kind of like
He's giant in
a certain
stature.
four-armed character.
He only has the two, but he is pretty big.
Forearms.
He is a large,
I
large.
look out
fella.
over
I
the
only have
chaos
2 arms.
before us. I don't know, there's something beautiful about a storm like this, don't you think, gents?
There is a tempest broiling on the coastline.
I'm gonna use my cyber eye to look at the
I'm
tempest.
gonna ask Elena if she's seen anything about what's happening.
All right, so this will be how it rolls with her for now.
Yeah.
So you're going to use her as your basically like a familiar.
Yeah.
All right. So any of her visions and stuff, you're going to just roll off of your perceptions, but use
So,
a plus
Vadir?
2 bonus on any of
I
those
think we're
rolls,
about to
so
meet
an
my
additional
mother.
assist on cutting off of the roll and see what you can succeed with. Okay, so perception -2. Basically, she is a exploit for you.
So
Who's your mother again?
7. That's plenty.
All right.
You're about to find out.
so
Off in the distance, it's a storm brewing. I can see it. It feels feisty. Why is everybody always yelling at me for what I see? It's so sad. But
I'm not
there's
yelling
an
at you.
anger in the storm.
Yeah,
I mean, there's something beautiful about anger sometimes. I've done many great things with it. I like
You
to think
caused it.
Me?
You've caused it all.
Me?
It's all your fault.
Me?
You.
I like him even less now.
I mean, at least I did something useful. Take that, Father, you old coot.
We need what remains of the ship on the bay. We must get back. We must go to their home.
I got a
Why does it
2
sound like
to
you
perceive
Honey, you just point the way. We'll
the
go that
energy
way.
in the storm.
Well, I don't know about them. Hopefully they won't come to me.
What?
I point, see?
Dabbing, pointing.
I got a 2 to perceive the energy in the storm. Do I see like a source?
All right, so as you do that, you as well feel the energy. It's almost like an emotion. It's anger and contempt and disgust.
Oh, these might have to be called just
I say those things.
He tells the people who at least would listen to him.
Yes.
This is an angry, contemptuous storm.
What?
Pretty much.
It's tempestuous.
What does that mean?
I'm coining it.
It's a type of jam.
I love jam.
Tempest jam.
But as you do see the storm there in the distance. It is rocking the ship that you left at the pier, just back and forth. It's not quite damaging it or anything, but you can tell this would be quite a hefty storm to sail through.
I stare at the
We should
storm
get back to
in
the ship.
contempt.
The storm stares at you.
He
You
crosses
stare
his
back.
arms.
Ulrich, I don't think you can do what I think you're trying to do with the storm.
I tell Ulrich, I think we need to get back to the ship.
Yes, we do.
Indeed, that's what I said to her. Nobody's listening. We need to get on the ship and go to your home.
I feel a voice in my head that I'm pretty sure is Vegvasir telling me we need to get back to the ship.
Resume talk.
I'm already heading to the ship.
I would also like to head to
A large bird flies out of the sky and lands on your shoulders.
What did you see with your special bird eyes?
I saw you all acting like buffoons.
Say I did it. Thank you.
Vegvasir talks.
Only to you,
Oh,
remember?
they're just here.
You
Oh, yeah.
Is this all in his mind?
Yeah.
Okay,
You disappeared for a while, you came back. I'm super happy you're still alive. Grim would have been mad if you died.
Yeah, we had to go down below and free the girl. Save the NPC, save the world.
That
That's
seems
our motto.
about right. Well, I know you saw that my big dragon. We gonna do something about it.
Yes. And the fastest way I can think of to get there, if we can't pocket port, is the
We
ship.
can. We can pocket port.
Let's pocket port in front of the dragon.
Let's do it.
Do we
I
want to
jump
get
into a
the
pocket.
ship before
I'm gone.
I'm going to go ahead and let you know on the front end that there are going to be a few cosmic centimeters between you and there, so there's going to be some disadvantage to that roll.
I'm
character
not getting
probably
in
would try
that
it.
pocket.
I
As soon as he
believe
heard
in
it.
you. Believe in the bloodberries.
All right. Go ahead and give me a roll.
All right.
Can my belief give him advantage?
I rolled an 11.
Out of.
10. Oh, wait. I can roll again.
Wait. You've
Well,
got
you
it.
rolled with disadvantage on this, so go ahead and roll again, and you're going to take the highest of the two.
But does he still subtract for the master?
At this point,
From his
because of the range that he's trying to get to
Okay.
port in front of this dragon who's been traveling without y'all this whole time.
Yeah.
We're going to run this as a pretty bad disadvantage. So what was the second roll?
A 4.
Okay, so the 11 stands. You do teleport.
Goodbye, my friends.
Pocket port
Oh.
about 50 feet off of the starboard bow of the Stormriders ship, and you land in the ocean.
He just
Dragon is wet. You didn't tell me he would be wet.
Did you say you teleported without any of us?
Yeah, just him.
I'm like, yay!
I'm at the dragon.
You find this
a water
raven
dragon.
man, you see him in the distance as he's still running. He's like, gotta get away from these crazy people.
I'm getting on.
You're about halfway to where the pier would be.
I'm on the ship.
Good, because I'm looking for a boat to get out of here.
There is a large boat.
Looks like I'm running towards it.
It's a dracar. It's a long boat. It's got a dragon's head on the front of it, a large mast,
It's fun,
sail.
To a man from a landlocked region, that means nothing but a boat.
It is a large boat.
And
He
I
is going
jump
to the
to
boat.
start sliding down the mountain.
So what you're saying is, Ulthar,
Just
it's
shirtlessly
better
running.
The
to
boat, Tommy.
not be smart.
Sorry.
How long does it take me to get to the boat?
Him or y'all?
Twelve.
You're behind you.
How?
Okay, you can probably run pretty fast.
Am I there yet?
As y'all are approaching the boat, you see that there
running
are
to catch up.
several shields adorning the side of the boat. As I described it to him before, he's already gotten to the boat, but he noticed that you were catching up on him actually as he was running as fast as he could, and he just storms past you. Now, as you get on the boat, it's really hard to do because there's actually a lot of bookshelves and books scattered across the deck of the boat.
What?
Books, bookshelves, tons of broken wood and old books.
I forgot about all of the interior of the
All
lighthouse.
right. All right.
That's right, yeah,
Who
Thulgrim
put
grabbed it
these
all.
Evil things on this boat. We all know books are evil.
The words are staring at you. They're judging you.
I don't need you books. I never
When
know.
there's books.
What
Do any
books
of
are
that
there?
sound
here?
interesting?
I'll show you.
My character
No.
picks up a book and starts reading it. Because this one can.
Go, Ulrich.
You
It's
start
gonna
reading
rot
it,
your
he
brain.
snatches it out of your hand and throws it into the
Ulrich,
water.
where did I tell you about these blasted things? The damn things are gonna rot your brain.
This is how
Thulgrim
I
put
get
hours
knowledge.
into grabbing those books.
Oh, that puny little worm. I don't care what he did.
Don't let the poison of this book infiltrate your brain.
All this is fanciful fairy tales.
All right, now everybody's on the boat. Do any of you know how to sail the boat?
Oh, I do. But
I
I'm
have-
in the sea.
I have skill in tactics.
skill?
You
I-
hear a scream from outside the boat in
I
the
do.
water about 50 feet away. I know how to sail the boat.
Oh,
wait.
look, it's the guy with all the faults.
No, I can farm. I can't sell. Sorry.
I have skill in tactics.
My brother was a sailor.
Right, well, here's how we're going.
And your mother smelled of elderberries.
She did. Thank
have
you. That's a good
Hence
compliment.
his love of jam.
If only somebody had spent their time on the Stormrider watching the captain trying to learn how to be a seaborn.
But it's
No,
in my blood.
I was busy using my tactics to
My
scoop
character's
up
a warrior.
giant sea creatures.
A seafaring warrior, not a seafaring.
I don't even know where I'm at.
You're on a boat.
Listen, I don't even know.
Thank
Take
you.
a good, long, hard look.
And
It
yep.
Magic.
don't like magic.
If only you had a strong wind that could just catch the sail and take you out to sea.
Does anyone
The deer's
have
blowing at the
a rune
You know
that
what?
is wind related?
I don't want to be on the boat. I've got like trained sea raptors.
Wait,
Yes,
how do you not know how to sail a
It's been
ship?
ride.
that is true.
You guys are literally his right-hand
All
men.
right, go ahead and do the wild call for me.
I hate that. That's all I'm needing.
11.
Out of.
It's going to take a minute for them to hear
I
you.
assume that that's. I'm gonna try.
Seems like the storm around here is
11
like,
out of. They'll eventually be here.
I'm gonna try.
All right.
So did you get an Uber for 2 or just for yourself?
So that's a minus.
'Cause this man terrifies me.
We can carry you.
So it's a 9.
You seem sensible.
It's a 9. As long as you don't
Minus
mind
one, so it'd be an
hanging
8 out of
from
8.
the talons of a sea raptor.
I'm okay with that. It's better than that. It's better than the darkness. I mean,
That's an
I don't
8
have a
out of
random
8,
hood over my
man.
head as soon as I get here.
All right, so as you're all standing there, you're yelling at the books, and you're trying to wonder why your sister's leading you on a path with any of these people. You notice that Ulrich has taken his axe out again, and he starts swinging it over his head this time.
See, this is what I meant when I said terrified.
As he does, a great gust of wind comes from the alternate direction
I put
and
one of the
takes
shields
hold of the sail of the ship and starts pushing you forward. John the Red should roll some evasion right now. How dexterous do you think you can be in the water?
I never learned to swim.
He's just sitting there. You know, I never learned to swim.
I just rolled an 8. I rolled an 18.
18? These ships smacks you right in the face as it sails past. Very, very fast.
I'm thinking my sea raptor's going to have to save
So
him.
right there as we leave off, the Stormrider is pushing deep into the storm.
Do I
as
see him get
John
hit
the
by the
Red
ship?
has been hit by the side of the ship and is bleeding bloodberry jam into the water.
I'm gonna try and use my.
Oh, the
axe
dragon
to
got me.
scoop him.
I'm bleeding.
Storm howling in the distance, almost as if Vadir can hear the angry voice of an elder woman telling him how pathetic he is. If you want to find out what happens to John the Red and the rest of our crew, how they'll survive this voyage, then please tune in next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your grandmother. She loves the adventure of Ren. She's been following her since the very beginning of the season 1. That's right, when we started Gloom. But next time, join us here at Valos Warbound.
Bye.
Bye.